Hi, my name is Brett from Blue Altitude. Today I'm going to talk about the 4 different types of maintenance release used within the aviation environment. Now, it's used by an organisation that actually have the approval under what we call Part 145, and that approval has either been issued by EASA and the respective competent authorities I should say, or by the UK Civil Aviation Authority. Now the maintenance release I'm referring to is what we call the Certificate Release of Service, also known as the CRS. Now the CRS itself is used to return either an aircraft or a component back into service. So what are the 4 types of maintenance release? Well, firstly, the first release we will have is what we call the line maintenance release, and that's where an engineer would certify all the work that's been accomplished on the aircraft and it's been documented accordingly in what we call the technical log under section 3, the sector record page. And in that that's where the engineer would actually clarify and stipulate what is being carried out on the aircraft. Next we have what we call the base maintenance release, and that's when the aircraft goes into a heavy maintenance facility and then has a package of work, what we call scheduled maintenance, that's carried out, and the whole aircraft is released back into service by one individual, normally known as the C certifier within the organisation. The third type of release is really relative to what we call components. So I'm talking about the use of what we call the EASA Form 1 or the UK Form 1. And within that we'd actually return the component back to service. And there are specific sort of terms that are used to try and describe what work is being carried out on that component. And that normally refers to what we call either the component's been overhauled, it's been modified, it's been tested, it's been inspected, or it's been repaired. But there are 5 specific sort of key terms to clarify what's being carried out on that component and to return it back to service. And then the 4th one really that is overlooked is what we call the worksheet or the work card. Now the bottom of the work card or worksheet, and again it's organisation specific, and some organisations may do it, some organisations may not do it, but on the bottom of the work card you would find there what we call the Certificate Release of Service statement, and that would just clarify that the work you're doing is contributing towards what we call the CRS itself, or the overall CRS when either that aircraft is released to service. And that's it really. That's the 4 different types of maintenance release. I'll just recap again. Got the line maintenance release, got the base maintenance release, got the component release on the Form 1 itself, or you have the release that's carried out on the work card. Now what I should say, what I almost forgot to tell you, is that the work card does support the base maintenance release and the line maintenance release. Now it would be used in that environment, for example, where the narrative is quite large. So therefore what I'm trying to say is in a line maintenance document under the sector record page, the narrative there is quite small, so the field to fill the narrative is in quite small. So therefore to use it and document it correctly, maybe for access reasons or recording the work what you've done, then therefore you may use a work card, which would actually complement and be cross-referred to either the line maintenance inspection or the base maintenance inspection. That's it really at the end of the day. I've covered the 4 different types and how they may be connected with each other. If you have any sort of questions, then please get back to me. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Likewise, you can either do that by give us a call on the screen that you may see the number now. You can email us at sales@blue-altitude.com, or you can go to the Contact Us page on our website, fill in the narrative, send it to us, and then we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Hopefully it's been of interest today. Many thanks for your time. All the best. Bye bye.